Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coach's Corner, a podcast powered by Kinetics. And joining me today is no one other than Coach Mudassir and Coach Dawood. So, this has been a long time coming for Kinetics, that's what I believe, and thank God we finally started this now.
So we've been planning it for good 3-4 months now.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, finally we're doing
And
it.
the thing about this podcast specifically is that we're going to be, talking about everything in general, from reviewing food to nutrition to fitness overall, for everyone who's watching this to get to know what fitness actually is. Not, all those things which जो internet पे mention हुई भी हैं ये वो, we're going to go in depth. And this is for all the viewers so they can get to know, how fitness is actually followed. So I have the two gurus with me of fitness right now in Islamabad, and what is the most important factor about fitness which people don't understand?
So I think today we'll start with very basics. Like where what's the very basic thing you can do to start your fitness journey? Uh, so first thing you have to start exercising. Whatever you can do. Of course, the best way to go about it is you should hire a coach. If you can't, educate yourself as much as you can and then just start with exercising. Second thing, of course, Daud is an expert in that area, is the nutritional bit. So you have to eat according to whatever your goal is. I think Daud will go with the nutrition bit first and then...
Yeah, so what that means is whenever your goal is it fat loss, is it muscle gain, or you want to gain weight or lose weight? That's the first. Let's break it down to very simple first. And there's a way. It says calorie is always going to be king. There are numerous diets and stuff out there. Whatever diet, if you're losing weight, that means you're in a calorie deficit. If you're not losing weight, you're not in a calorie deficit. So that's the king. How simply saying is that how to calculate your calories is just multiply your weight in pounds, and if you want to lose weight, just multiply it in by 10, or if you wanna if you're for female, this is for female, and for males that will be like 12 to 15, and that's your calorie count that you need to just lose weight. And that's pretty simple. A lot of people just complex the whole simple process, but it's very simple. Just do this.
So I had a question. For example, a kid comes to a gym on the first day, and the first thing he asks is, in how much time can I, develop my physique? So what is the question to that? Because that's the most, asked question, what I believe, how fast can I lose this much weight and how fast can I transform myself into physique? So what do you have to say to a question like that?
Well, it takes years. Again, it depends on what the person means when they say, "Oh, I want to get in a good shape," right? So everyone has an ideal physique in their head, but honestly, it can take years. One thing we really emphasize on is that everyone needs to realize that it's a lifelong thing. You have to keep on doing it. It's not something which you'll go ahead and do for like 3 months, 4 months, achieve a certain physique, and then you can stop. So it can take years, depending on what your goal is. But again, simple rule is that you have to keep on doing it over several years to achieve a very good physique.
Yeah.
And then again, if you get help with that, then the process becomes much more better. But you cannot just fast forward it. Yeah, you'll start really good, but you cannot just take a shortcut. So there are no shortcuts in this. You have to do the hard work. You have to eat right. You have to exercise, and that's it. That's pretty much. And just keep doing it consistently.
And when I say that you have to exercise, the base of every exercise or the base activity should always be resistance training. Okay. Just to clarify that thing. So what that means is, just to summarize what we were talking about, very first thing, you need to go for resistance training, and then eat according to whatever your goal is. That's it.
What do you mean by resistance training?
So you have to either lift weights or use your body as resistance. Or, whatever implement that is available to you. That can be a band, or that can be a cable machine. Of course, if you have proper guidance through a coach, it will be a lot more beneficial. Just like any other field. If you have a proper mentor, a person who can guide you properly, you'll achieve your results in a quicker time.
Okay. So, the thing about for example, me as a kid growing up, in an environment that I want to go and learn about fitness and gym, what we're taught in this specific in Pakistan, that you just have to follow the basic routine, the basic exercises. There's no implementation on diet. There's no implementation on technique. So how can we change this culture? Is it important that everyone should get trained from physical, by a personal trainer, or can these things be achieved without a personal trainer as well?
Are you talking about like bro science?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, bro
The
science.
desi bro science.
Yeah, you are a bro. Yeah, so you know.
So yes, I mean, if you can afford a personal trainer, I mean, it's always better to train with a trainer, or you can educate yourself.
And I
mean,
think
either way.
that applies to any field. It's not restricted to this. Like having a mentor or a teacher, the better your teacher is, the more better your learning is. And the better your learning is, the more the execution gets better. So it applies to every field in life, not
So
just this.
the first option is that if you can afford a trainer, you should train with a trainer. Second thing is that you can go ahead and learn on your own. I mean, everything is available online.
Yeah.
The only issue is that there is so much information, then you need a filter, right? So you need to get the good information out of all of that. And if you're smart enough and you can do that, of course, you can go ahead and train on your own. But the basics should be very, very clear, right? The basics are called basics because they work.
Yeah.
So as you progress, you might need to change few things. Again, a trainer will take you to a certain point quicker compared to if you're trying to do it on your own. So that's the difference basically.
Yeah.
And that's where an expert comes in. They tell you what you are missing. So you have an analogy where you take a jar and then you put in the big rocks and then the small rocks and then the sand and then the water. So the trainer or the expert will be able to define which one do you need when, and so that makes the process more efficient.
Okay. So leading up, talking about initially training with a trainer, so I think we should go ahead and look at some fitness fails, because this is something that people enjoy a lot, and let's actually roast these individuals right now. What do you guys
Let's
say?
have a look. We'll go ahead and have a look.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You have the video? Yeah.
So, oh god. So all he's gonna do is he's gonna lose all of his teeth, which is good because.
What was he even doing? Look at this.
Wow.
So the first one was, oh god.
You don't need that kind of a trainer.
Is this even training?
If
I
you're
think he
training,
just hurts him.
This is resistance, actually.
Yeah, it is resistance. Oh god. So he's putting his back in hyperextension. So his back's gonna hurt later on. I don't know what he's trying
What
to do.
is this called even?
I think he's just like.
Yeah.
okay.
Like, if you
He's gonna
guys
hit
see
it.
someone doing this, what do you do?
So that's like you'll never see this happening. Oh, yeah.
Now, see, this is a new technique.
This is disco pushdowns. Disco pushdowns.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's pushed on. He's trying to work some muscles which are.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh, that's too heavy. Oh, he's gonna break something. That's too heavy. Oh god.
See, that's just asking for injury and just going to hospital straight. Like that's not fitness.
Yeah.
Right. That's. What's happening here?
So, this is also a type of personal training which is being practiced all around the world.
That's too
Yeah.
personal, man. I think that'll be
Yeah,
another.
that's
Yeah.
more than
So
a.
the first one where the guy had a rope in his mouth, that's like it's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
But I think he was trying to work his neck. So there are proper
Or break.
break his neck. There's proper equipment available,
Yeah.
which you can attach to a cable machine, and then you can work your neck. But honestly, what he was trying to do, he would lose all of his teeth. The second one was extremely dumb. I think he just hated the person.
Yeah.
The person lying down on the bench owed him some money or
Yeah.
something, and he was just trying to kill him. So that was a bad idea. Even though, to their credit, they were doing it on a Smith machine. So it's slightly safer compared to if they were doing it with a free weight like a barbell.
Yeah.
So Smith machine is slightly safer to do that particular
Yeah.
thing. And rest of it was people trying to work their particular muscles, which I don't think we can discuss in
Yeah.
Pakistan. So we'll leave it up to that.
So this is the main reason why you should have guidance initially. This is the reason. The reason we showed this video was not just because to laugh and review. Of course, we enjoy that as well. But the main reason was that these are the mistakes and the things which cause injuries later on, which can be very dangerous for you.
And these are very common. When you go to gyms, a lot of people are doing all sort of exercise like this and getting themselves injured. And so that's the first goal of hiring a professional is avoid injury.
So
right?
again, we go back to we go back to like using your own brain, right?
If
a lot
you
of
have
it
one.
you
If
can
you have
you can avoid all of this. Like it's simple. If I want to use a particular equipment and I have zero knowledge of how to use that particular equipment, I'll go ahead and first watch a YouTube video or just read about it, and then I'll give it a try. So that's what was missing.
Yeah.
With a personal trainer, of course, you'll avoid all of that. But before that, you have to be smart enough to just learn on your own.
Yeah.
If you don't want to work with a personal trainer. So that was some of it was extremely dangerous as well.
Yeah.
Especially the guy who was trying to do back extensions.
Yeah.
His back was in hyperextension, so that can in long run, not even in long run, in short, I bet he went home and then he had to get a massage from his wife if he had a wife.
Well,
So
the physiotherapists need jobs as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So he's just helping them.
Yeah.
Creating jobs.
So the good thing about this podcast is that we do talk about fitness, but side by side we're going to be reviewing food from Islamabad's top restaurants as well, which have recently opened, which we have not tried.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're talking. So so this is the fun part. So we're going to be breaking down, me and Coach Mudassir and Coach Daud are going to be breaking down UFC 259, which is happening this Saturday in the United States. It's a stacked card, and we're going to be having burgers along with it. So
Yeah, fitness podcast with burgers in it.
Vikas,
Great idea, guys.
I think we were just kidding. We just wanted to have food.
Yeah.
And then this was just.
this was paying
yeah.
for the food.
Yeah.
So yeah, free food.
we didn't want to be like any other podcast, jo diet ke khane kha rahe. We're going to be eating like crazy and talking about fitness as well, because we have to keep the balance, I think.
So yeah, of course we have.
Yeah.
तो ये कहाँ से है खाना? ये कौन सा
Yeah.
है?
So this food is from this place in Beverly Center called Flipping Awesome. So what we
Is
got.
it flipping
It's
awesome?
not.
No, it's not.
TFC.
Oh, sorry, it's TBC. My bad.
Oh.
So what we ordered was a signature smash burger and a chicken sando. So I'm just gonna go and get it quickly.
Yeah, please.
Vikas जो है वो बीच में से मेरे ख्याल से थक के चला गया. He was like, oh, I didn't think that they'll ask for food, so he just left.
खा के ना गया वो बाकी.
So guys, these are our burgers. We've cut it in little portions, so we
We're
don't go
still trying to
so we
control our
don't go
calories.
overboard as well.
We're still trying to
Yeah.
control our
So
calories.
like, what are we gonna try
Right,
first?
so what do we have? Like we have like chicken.
The
chicken
sando, the chicken
alright.
sando burger.
So it's like fried chicken, iceberg, lettuce, pickle,
Perfect.
ranch mayo, like nice ranch mayo, nice.
Yeah.
So let's start with chicken first.
Yeah,
I
let's
think.
start with the chicken and see how it goes.
That's a good burger.
It's a good burger.
Yeah.
It is a good burger.
It's crunchy. It's got the sauce, and plus we got it delivered, and it's still good.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's been like good 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Nice.
So out of 10, what do you give it?
6 maybe.
Come on, man.
I'm a bit strict with my food, but
I think
एक वो
it's
factor
a chicken
है.
burger. So
Yeah.
I think, chicken burger.
I can have the same thing at KFC. I can have the same thing at OPTP. So it's good. You guys
But-
need to work a little bit harder on your
But I think
fingers.
it's a lot. It looks like a lot fresher than that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
true.
the one thing that it has.
And plus, the pickles give it a good thing, give it a good taste along with it.
I think I'll give it 7.5 to be honest with you. 7.5 to 8. But let's stick with 7.5 because this is the first time we're reviewing it.
Yeah.
But it's a really good burger.
Mm.
Now,
I think I'll go with if it is a beef burger and it tastes good, I'm just biased
Yeah.
with beef, right? I'll just give it an 8. But for this, I'll just give it a 7.
Okay,
so,
good.
so you got 6, 7.5, 7,
And 7.
which is good.
Which is good. Which is good. We appreciate it. We might have it again. So now let's try the beef burger. What is the specification of the beef burger, by the way? The smash.
So it's the signature smash. Yeah. So we have
that's a good burger.
grilled onions, and then we have American cheese. What's an American cheese? Like that's being like okay, lettuce, pickles, and then special sauce. What's the
That's a
special
good
sauce?
burger.
That's a good burger.
So for,
9 out of 10.
yeah,
9
So
out
the-
of 10.
this is like 9.5 for me.
Mm.
That's a
Wow,
good burger.
I'm going to be having this again.
This
What
is
I
a
believe
really
in
good burger.
Islamabad में beef burgers बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है.
और इतने अच्छे भी नहीं है.
इतने अच्छे भी नहीं है. CGC एक है. जो-
CGC is really good. I
Yeah,
think we'll
yeah.
review their burger as well.
Yeah.
But for me, this is like 9.5.
This is 9.5, maybe 10
Really
without
good
a doubt.
burger.
This is amazing. So,
Okay, I find it a bit dry. I don't know.
because you're a beef specialist, you might know
So
better, no?
I find it a bit dry, and the patty maybe if it like there's a double smash option.
Yeah.
So I think if I try this again, I'll go with the double smash because
Okay.
the beef quality is spot on.
Yeah.
But
Fantastic.
since it's a smash burger,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be dry.
Hmm.
Like it's dry from the side, so it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing.
I think
कितना दे रहे हो उसको?
I think I'll give it 7.5.
No,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty. It's like
a fitness के बाद we're going to start reviewing food.
I think that's all it should be. No more fitness talk. We'll just eat burgers
Yeah.
every week.
all right. Fitness starts from food, and
Yeah.
there's no bad food. There's only bad decisions.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can eat burgers. I mean, it's absolutely fine as long as you know how many calories you're consuming. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what matters.
So yeah, really good.
Yeah,
so
so-
can we do like 2 to 3 fours next time?
Yeah,
Let's keep it
I
like
think we should
regarding
order
food.
from different. You guys give us suggestions from where we're supposed to have
Yeah.
next. Which restaurant we're going to review. Like TBC surprised us. Honestly, this is the
It's
first
really
time
good
I'm having
burger.
it.
Actually, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
this good.
me neither. So good job TBC. We're gonna have you again for sure. And please let us know the next time which restaurant we should review. And for now, so the thing about Muzaffar and I are that we love mixed martial arts and we're huge analysts and fanatics. So we wanted to.
I think the reason is because we don't know how to fight.
Yeah, the reason
At least
we
I
don't
don't know how to fight. So we just
I've
like,
trained a bit.
If you guys are not, then you're on my side because I'm like zero in there. So let's see how this goes.
but what we'll
But
do
I
is
thought-
अगली दफा से हम लोग I think we'll go to PSL as well as
Yeah,
other
yeah,
sports
yeah.
as well.
Of
Done
course,
for
right?
sure.
Of course, like this is me and Ali. I think हम लोग कोई पिछले 2-3 साल से we always talk
Yeah,
about
we've
it.
been talking about martial
But
arts.
I think one thing I know
Yeah.
is you have lost a bet.
He has lost multiple bets.
Multiple
so,
bets.
Multiple bets. So that-
Ali is extremely biased when it comes to the fighters he likes, and he'll just put everything on them. So he'll just absolutely avoid the ground realities that what's going to happen in the fight. So the first one was, याद है हम लोगों ने पहले वाला क्या था? It was Khabib and McGregor.
Khabib and McGregor.
Right? And I told you.
Yeah.
उस वक्त
Alright,
I told
what-
you that the
Ali,
guy
what,
is.
What was your emotions in that?
I was
Like,
about to cry. I lost $50, yaar. तो मतलब.
So I told you that Khabib will win.
Yeah.
And
He
that's
won.
what happened.
Yeah.
So, but the second time, what was it?
Uh,
The recent one.
The Poirier and McGregor.
Yes.
Yeah, Poirier and McGregor. Poirier lost, and he was right that
Poirier won.
Poirier won. Poirier won. Sorry, I'm
Yes.
stuck in that mind frame.
Yeah, you wanted
My
him to
imaginary
lose.
we're
words.
still sad about the
Yeah.
yeah.
So the next one is 259.
Yeah. So let's.
So what a card.
What a card! First of all, UFC 259 is a stacked card, which people
Stacked.
say, once in
Like
a year, jo aata
Cruz
hai.
is on prelims.
Yeah, Dominic Cruz is on the prelims. If you don't know, he's a legend in the game. Then you have Islam Makhachev, who is Khabib's cousin. He's
Yeah, and
fighting.
Khabib will be in his corner as
Khabib's
well,
also
brother.
going to be there.
So about that fight, everyone is saying that Islam is better than Khabib.
yeah.
Not only in grappling, but in striking as well. He
Striking
has
as well.
cleaner striking
Yeah.
as well. So,
And-
of course, we got that. For me, I think he's going to win.
Yeah, so do I, because Khabib says the same that in a year or so, Islam is going to be the champion. This
Yeah.
is the main reason that I had to forfeit my title, because I knew he's my family member who's coming up and who's going to dominate the division,
Yeah.
which we agree with,
Yeah, yeah,
obviously. Then we have, let's start from the co-main events. We have Peter Yan, who is the current reigning bantamweight champion against
The guy is
Aljamain
scary.
Sterling. Yeah, he's
The-
Russian as well. So these Russian fighters are crazy.
They're crazy.
मतलब इनका ये सीन नहीं है कि ये किसी को थोड़ा सा लिहाज करेंगे. Like you see Khabib, he's beating people and he's asking them, "Yo, what's up? Are you enjoying this beating right
Yeah.
now?" So यही होता है. This
Yeah,
is Khabib.
yeah.
So he's gonna be fighting Aljamain Sterling, who's very good on the ground, but it's power versus technique again.
So, who do you got?
I got Peter Yan for now.
I'll go with Sterling.
Yeah.
To be honest. Just because of his ground game, I think he'll just take him down. I mean, of course, Peter Yan is an absolute killer. To be honest with you, I still have I think it's like a 50-50 fight, but I'll prefer picking Sterling over him, right?
Okay.
Just because of the ground
Done.
game. So Sterling for me, Peter Yan.
Peter Yan for you. The next fight is Amanda Nunes versus
The GOAT.
Megan Anderson, the GOAT. The women's featherweight champion in the UFC, the women's bantamweight champion in the UFC. She's beaten Ronda Rousey, she's beaten Holly Holmes. Name the female fighter, she's wiped out the divisions.
The biggest one,
Yeah.
Cyborg.
She knocked her out cold in the first minute of the first round.
That was brutal.
That was, you know.
She's
So you
just
do
like-
know about MMA.
Yeah, of course. I read. Yeah.
So of
I'm
course,
I'm not emotional
have
about
you
it.
did you see Megan Anderson?
Yeah.
The reach advantage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's 6 feet.
She's
tall.
6 feet tall. She's 6 feet tall, and
So yeah,
the
and plus she's an Australian as well.
Yeah.
So those guys are
they're strong.
And, yeah, they're strong
Yeah.
and aggressive as
Yeah.
well. It's a very interesting fight.
Yeah.
Of course, it's hard to choose against Nunes. So I got Nunes again.
I got Nunes too, but I would always love to see a new champion as well,
Yeah.
because Nunes is holding 2 belts. If she's still the bantamweight and if Megan wins the featherweight championship, it's all good. But right now, with the current stats and situation, it's Nunes
She
all
kills
the
the
way.
division by the way.
Yeah.
If Nunes wins,
Yeah.
the division,
division is
done
finished.
because there is no one else.
There's no one else to
Yeah,
fight. There's no
khatam.
one else. And now the main event. Israel Adesanya, the undefeated 20-0 middleweight champion, versus Jan Blachowicz, who is the light heavyweight champion. So this is a fight which, you know,
Yeah.
is intriguing. Like, I can't pick who's going to win.
I'll go with Adesanya just
Okay.
because of what he has done in kickboxing and just looking at the last fight as well,
Yeah.
because the guy was extremely big. By the way, he's coming in at 200. He didn't.
Yeah, he waited at 200.
He
I was
didn't go for
surprised as well.
205. And the other guy, he'll come in at 220. So he says that on the fight day, I'll be 220.
Yeah.
So
And he's gonna
a
be
big
200
guy,
as well, yeah.
And we all know he has the power.
He has the Polish power. Up now, एक चीज जो मुझे कर रही है कि about Adesanya has over 100 wins in combat sports, kickboxing, boxing,
Yeah.
and MMA. But Jan Blachowicz has 27 wins in MMA and 8 losses.
Yeah.
This is a factor which is, you know, making me go 50-50 for Adesanya, because he has experience in Muay Thai and boxing. But mixed martial arts is a totally different field. The
Different.
other guy is very experienced.
Yeah, I just want Adesanya to win
Yeah.
because I want to see John Jones versus Adesanya at heavyweight. Not on the, at heavyweight, not at 205, at heavyweight. So I'm going with Adesanya, but I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah. I'm
But
also
such
gonna,
a great card,
Yeah,
man.
amazing.
Amazing card.
And the thing is, we're going to be breaking down from now on onwards every UFC main event card, jo hoega. And ladies and gentlemen, coaches, it was an honor.
Thank you so very much.
And just to let all the viewers know that we're going to be doing this, TK, a lot. We're going to be answering your questions along with the gurus. And we're just going to be, you know, providing you all the information we can through Kinetics. So we help you in your fitness and your nutritional journey and, you know, create betterment for you. So,
Yeah, one thing I would
Yeah.
say that if you guys have any questions, and of course you have to tell us about what to review next as well.
yeah.
So
you can they can even give us a suggestion.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, we're
food
open to
eat
food
next time.
suggestions. Desi ho, Western, whatever it is.
We'll eat everything.
Yeah, we'll eat everything.
Yeah.
Seriously. So,
And we'll eat all your fitness myths as well, of course.
so, ladies and gentlemen, for episode number 1 of season 1 of the Coach's Corner powered by Kinetics is dropping very, very soon. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. We're gonna, you know, give out the page information and everything on our Instagrams and on all our social media platforms. And we would like you to actually subscribe, because this is something which is beneficial not only for you but for the entire fitness community as well. Like, subscribe, and share, and make sure to watch the entire episode. Thank you.